Sanskrit we call viraga. Understand? Viraga means going beyond attachments. Vairagya. Going beyond. Raga means attachment. Araga means detachment. Viraga means going beyond attachment and detachment. Going beyond desires and desirelessness. Let me read the sutra. I'll give the translation of the sutra. Then enter into the sutra. Enter into the truth. When some desire comes, consider it. Then suddenly quit. Suddenly unclutch and experience the truth in you. See, a very simple sutra. Very simple. That is why it's so complicated. All simple things need you to be simple. Understand? When the truth is delivered in a simple way, they take it for granted. You are already in a simple space, in an innocent space. Here, Shiva is delivering a beautiful truth. I can say, this is essence of all spiritual literatures. Essence of all spiritual literatures. One more thing you need to understand. Never you can have the benefits of spirituality unless you practice it, go into it honestly. People come and ask me, Swamiji, is there a shortcut to enlightenment? I tell them, only when you drop the idea of shortcut, you will achieve enlightenment. As long as you have the idea of the shortcut means what? Trying to grab something without putting your energy or effort to it. Fortunately, there is no shortcut to enlightenment. Otherwise, you will suffer. See, great energy, great understanding, great truths should happen to us only when we are matured enough to receive it. When you are not matured enough, if you are just greedy of the truth, seeing a life or joy or bliss of an enlightened being, be very clear, you will create trouble for yourself. I have seen many times, people see the joy, they see the ecstasy and energy I radiate, and they become greedy of the state in which I am living. But when I ask them to go through the steps, they say, no, this is not what we wanted. Understand? It's real fun. This is not what we wanted. They think just a learning or few words can give you the ultimate truth. No. Physical health or personality development happens as a side effect or as a byproduct when you go towards the enlightenment. But spirituality is not just for your health or your mental well-being or just self-development. Do not stop or do not think that is everything. That is where the problem starts. I have seen people. They see the space in which enlightened being is living, or the joy or the energy radiates, but they can't work to be in that space, to achieve that space. Spiritual growth cannot be extension of your being. There should be a complete unclutching between what you were and what you are. There should be a clear unclutching, disconnection between the past and the present. I have seen in the West many kinds of the self-development programs or the personality development programs becoming successful and popular. They became very successful and popular because they do not teach the true spirituality. They just do a little bit of cosmetic job, like a good cream for skin, or little bit of massage. That's all. And you feel good about it. But the true spirituality is not massage, operation. It is radiation. True spirituality, true enlightenment is straight away penetrating your being. Then you get frightened. Then you get frightened. Shiva is saying here, when some desire comes, consider it, then suddenly quit it, unclutch from it. It's a very strong truth. Straight away he is telling, whenever a desire arises in you, consider means just see, don't judge. If you judge they are wrong, you will not be able to drop. The moment you say something is wrong, unconsciously you have started enjoying it. Because from the young age, you are trained to enjoy which society says wrong. Shiva is not here just to give you a little massage or just to give you a little cream. No, he is here to straight away transform your whole being. He will put his hand straight away on the tumor and remove it. He will straight away do the radiation. He is talking to a disciple, not just to a visitor. Understand? Visitor is a person who feels greed towards the joy or the energy which Master radiates. Disciple is a person who is courageous enough to go through the process and imbibe the truth. Disciple is totally different from a visitor. Here, Devi is living with Shiva. She is a disciple. First I should narrate the story of Devi, consort of Shiva, then you will understand to whom these great truths can be delivered, who is qualified to receive those truths. Devi was born to a king called Himaraja. He was called as a Daksha Raja also. His father was a great king, very big king. Naturally, she lived a luxurious life, very luxurious life. But when she decided, I am going to stay with Mahadeva, stay with Shiva, she just decided, I am going to go and stay with him. Mahadeva, Shiva was living in burial ground, cremation ground. He did not have his own house. He did not have his own home. He is homeless. He is a great yogi, Maha Tapasvi. If you see all the things around Shiva, things which society does not want, because he is such a compassionate being, all the useful things he gives it away to the society. His ornaments are very cheap Rudraksha beads, not diamonds and gold. His staying place is a smashana, cremation ground, not any palace. All useful things he gives it away to the society. He uses only what is not useful to the society. When Devi wants to go and stay with Mahadeva, Shiva, her father is objecting. No, you can't go and stay with him. You will not be comfortable. You won't be happy. He doesn't have things to take care of you. She says beautifully, here I may be luxurious but not blissful. With him I may not have the luxury, but I will be blissful. Devi leaves everything, and her father is warning her, if you go leaving me, you should not come back, because now it is a prestige problem. Daughter living with some beggar. She said, that's okay. She left everything, went and stayed with Mahadeva in the Himalayan hills. To her, he is teaching. That is why he is able to give the truth straight away. I always tell people, to receive the truth straight away, you need tapas, means austere life. You need to go through the penance. Only then truth can be shared as it is. See, truth presented to people who are just going to use that to develop little bit of their life, like a lubrication. Nothing more than that. Just a lubrication, little bit of lubrication. They will go back to the same life and society and live in the same way. That is one kind of crowd. For them, you can't share the truth as it is. You will have to do a different packaging. Just the way in which their greed can be awakened. They can be satisfied. But there is another one kind of a truth. We call that as Paramarthika Satya in Sanskrit. The ultimate truth, who are really seekers, and who are ready to go through the penance, who are ready to go through the austerity, who are really interested in transformation, not just consolation. I have seen many times. People get inspired to enter into the spiritual life just because a little bit of solution which they experience in the beginning. No. I tell them no. Spirituality is not just life solutions. It is life transformation. It is life transformation. You radiating the truth will happen only when you are ready for austerity. Only when you are ready for the truth. Only when you are ready to leave what you think as you. Only when you are ready to disconnect and clutch from what you think as you. When some desire arises, when some desire comes, consider it and then suddenly drop it, unclutch from it. Very simple. In one sutra, Shiva is finishing. And he says, just be enlightened. Actually, you don't need more words to experience the truth at all. For any person to become enlightened, this is more than enough. This is more than enough. Here, Shiva is telling the essence of everything. The essence is already here, available. He says, when some desire comes, when some desire arises, unclutch. He is not telling, slowly do, little bit this. No Vishwashi. Straight away he is telling, when some desire arises, consider it. Consider it means witness it. Don't judge. Just see it. See. Then the moment you are seen it, unclutch from it. He is teaching pure renunciation. People may ask, how can it be possible? How can we renounce? Then suffer, nothing wrong. That's all. Simple. People come and ask me many times, renunciation is very difficult, Swamiji. How to renounce? I tell them, don't bother, then suffer. Then life will teach you two things. Either you learn from enlightened master or life will teach you. Life is going to teach you. If you learn from master, it will be a lot more easy because he will talk to you in the language which you can directly understand. Life, the language life speaks, you may not directly understand it. So it will give you strong punches. By that time, you start realizing those punches. By that time, you start interpreting and understanding the messages conveyed to you through the life, through the incidents in your life, the incidents which it is creating in your life. It will be too late. Understand? Either you learn from master directly, who is talking to you the same English in which you understand, the English in which you also communicate, you also relate. If you learn from him, it will be a lot more easy because you don't have to go through the painful experiences straight away. See, it's more like he has done a big research and development and he knows the truths of the inner software. Here he is ready with the software. Just download and start living it. But when you want to create your own software, of course you can. Then you have to live your life, go through the experiences. By the time you learn how to pick up the lessons from the experiences, how to interpret the experiences, you are ready to die. Life is over. Life is over. In Sanskrit, we have two words, Anubhava, Anubhuti. Anubhava means lessons you learn from the experiences. Understand? Anubhava means the experience, and learning lessons. For example, first you touch the charcoal fire and say, oh, charcoal fire will burn. Then you touch the cigarette fire. Oh, cigarette fire also will burn. Then you touch lighter fire. Oh, lighter fire also will burn. Like this, you touch all varieties of fire. By the time you understand all fire will burn, your body will be ready to be burned. This is what we call anubhava, learning through experience. It goes on and on and on. Next is called anubhuti, learning from intelligence, learning from enlightenment. Example for this anubhuti is, once you touch one fire and get burnt, immediately you realize, oh, all fire will burn. This is called anubhuti. Understand? Anubhava will demand, learning through experience will demand your whole life, painful. In the end, you will say the same thing which Shiva is saying. You will say the same thing which Buddha is saying. You will see the same thing what Jesus is saying. You will see the same thing which Mahavira is saying. All the great masters, what they are saying, you will see it and say it, but it will be too late. It will be little too late. Somebody goes to Ramakrishna, great enlightened being, lived in India in 19th century. I think end of the in 1886 he passed away. He left the body. Great being, great enlightened master. Somebody goes to him and asks, Master, is there a way to connect outer world and the inner world and live with both? Ramakrishna says, yes, there is a way. You can enjoy both. But first, you have to achieve the inner world. First, achieve the inner world means first, forget about the outer world. Put your energy, turn your energy towards the inner world. Achieve the inner space. Then suddenly you will see, you will have the outer world but not disturbed by it. He gives a beautiful example. Boat, which always stays on the water, but water should never stay inside the boat. Boat can stay on the water, but water can't stay on the boat. Achieving the inner space, which is not moved by anything. Achieving the intense energy and excitement, which is independent of anything, is a basic need. Here, Shiva is also saying the same thing. First, let you achieve the inner space. Let you achieve the inner space. Unless that happens in you, no help is possible. I have seen many people using the great spiritual truths in a different way, promising to develop yourself as a personality development programs, or to create wealth, or to create some other things of the outer world to you. I can also sell with that packaging. It's not a big thing. It's not a big thing. But understand, the truth, the ultimate truth is totally different. The truth of enlightenment is totally different. And I really feel this happened because You do not go to learn the truth from the source. Source. To reach the source, you need to walk up the hill. So you are now dependent on the bottled waters, who are labeling it. No, it is from the source. It may be from the source. By the time they bottle it, label it, and bring it to you, enough corruption has happened. Enough of dilution has happened. Enough of pollution has happened. At least with water, we have some system. We can transport it without pollution, but with the truth, the moment it goes to somebody's head, and if he does not become enlightened, and if it comes out, it is polluted, corrupted. It's already corrupted. I always tell people, even if it is a little difficult, learn from enlightened sources. Learn from authentic tradition. It will be little difficult. They will take little time. They will demand little austerity. They will demand little bit of penance, tapas. They will demand little time and energy and your attention. But you will reach the truth. You will achieve the truth. There is no instant packaging. There is no shortcut for enlightenment. Mahadeva is saying, when some desire arises, consider it, then suddenly unclutch from it. He is not telling, cherish the desire, it's okay. No. He is saying, suddenly unclutch. Before even the mind starts arguing with you, should I unclutch or not? Suddenly unclutch. If you are arguing with the mind, you will never unclutch. I always tell people, don't think before you jump. If you think, you will never jump. See in your life, if you are thinking, you will never jump. You will jump only the moment you stop thinking. Only when you stop thinking, you will take decision. Don't think before you jump. People always tell, think twice before you jump. I say no. If you think, you will never jump. Here Mahadeva is telling, suddenly unclutch. Before even your mind becomes aware, unclutch. You are enlightened. There is a beautiful story. One lady goes to Ramakrishna, great master, and says, Master, my husband is threatening that he will become a Swami. He will leave me and go away. He will renounce the life and go away. Ramakrishna says, don't bother, never it will happen. She was very surprised. She says, no, he is talking very seriously. He is not just joking. Then Ramakrishna tells an incident. Like this, one guy was threatening his wife that I will go away, I will become a Swami, I will renounce and go away. Actually, this is a technique used by frustrated men in India to threaten women. Really, because in India, women are not economically independent. So if she nags too much, this is the way this guy will respond. So this guy says, I'll go away, I'll become a monk, Swami. She goes and complains to his elder brother, that guy's elder brother, and says, your brother is threatening me that he will become a Swami. Please advise him. Elder brother says, don't bother. Never it will happen. Again she is asking, how you say never it will happen? He is very serious. He is talking really seriously. He says, no. How a person will become a Swami? Understand. Now see. And just this guy took his cloth and threw it away. Just took one towel and went away. Left the house and became a Swami. The elder brother shows, this is the way people will become a Swami. And he really became Swami. Person who talks will never do. Person who is thinking will never do. Person who is thinking will never jump. Ramakrishna tells this story and tells her, consoles her. Don't bother. Person who threatens will never move.